Welcome to class 3 in the Kaiut methodology. This is my good friend Mike Cipollone. Hi Mike, welcome to class. Thanks for letting me teach with you. We're going to begin our class number 3 on a bolster. So we're going to have you bring your knees down. We've got all these great pillows, so roll to your side, take a deep breath, and when you're ready, we're gonna have you sit on a few pillows so that your hips aren't shocked, and we're gonna begin in a Supta Baddha Konasana, which means the soles of your feet are gonna come together. So, we have a bolster if you want to try sitting on something more firm. Lots of options, there's no stress. But we're going to sit up and sit on this. Yeah, and if you'd like to face the center of the room, just so we can see for the teaching purposes. Yeah, okay, good. Supta Baddha on a bolster. And then I'm going to have you bring a more comfortable, just so everything is a little less severe. Like have your feet scooch forward. And then see if you can gently roll towards your feet. You can bring the soles together and you can have pillows to like round towards. And just bring a nice soft roundness to the spine. Yeah, I mean, as a driver sip, like we're always sitting up, and this is to like remember that curve when we're like a baby. You know how easily you have to support them because you want to support the spine. Well, we want to remember that like gentle C curve. Just let your head come forward, and there shouldn't be any like tension. So like if you want to hold on to a pillow and use your forearms, yeah, find the place that feels least active in sensation. Because remember, we just want to bring like comfort and let our body like slowly open. And we have tons of pillows to help support ourselves. I'm super grateful that you're willing to allow me to teach my first class to you, because I know this is completely foreign. So if you could find the rhythm of your breath just to begin to deepen into softness. So remember, we're trying not to antagonize the hips. So if you want to sit on another pillow, it's good. How does it feel?
Feels fine.
Okay, then I'm gonna let you just feel your own space and soften into the beginning of the class. And if you want to sigh a big breath out. Yeah, that's awesome. Just feel how your body feels. You know, we've been driving all winter and we're sitting in cars. So we're kind of like frozen in that seat of the chair. And this is just a moment for you to feel into your own body. Just let your hips keep sinking. And softness through the core. Really, we'd want to almost imagine you could lift your spine towards the back of your shirt. just to slowly soften into the belly and add a little more stability through there. Like you could raise your spine as you're softening though. Like soften like a baby, but you've got that stability through your hips. We're just gonna take a few more moments here as we open our practice. See if you can release any more tension anywhere in the body, the jaw, maybe rock it side to side, the shoulders. Let a big sigh out again. Okay, let's bring your head towards the wall and we're gonna lie on our back so you can slowly remove that bolster, and we're gonna use this nice pillow to put your head on. So make it comfortable. And I'm gonna hand you this strap, and you're gonna bend your right leg. So, and plant your foot on the ground. Yeah. And then reach for your left ball of your foot and place the strap right around like the ball of the foot. I know. It's weird to try to find it, and then, yeah, straighten the leg, yeah, and see if you can really flex your foot, And if you want to make a contact with your knees so you know where you are in space, and find that nice extension through the elbows. So if you have to like reach up towards the strap, and we're gonna feel for that nice stretch there. But if with a long straight elbow, and take a nice breath in and ground through your spine. So see if you can bring more weight into your hips, yeah, and your shoulders. And work to flex your toes towards your face. Yeah, that's it. And breathe into that. Really reach through the elbows so it's a nice long arm. Again, going back to driving, this probably feels really good through the calf. And we're gonna bring a little more action through the thigh. So like imagine you're rotating the thigh inward. Yes, from the hip like you just did. That's good. Keep breathing. Bring the more action through the toes towards the face. Yes. And we're really not trying to feel for sensation, believe it or not. We're just grounding through the hips and awakening the pelvis. So take another big breath in. Oh, good. That's it. Any tension anywhere other than in that action of the foot, try to like soften. through the jaw and the arms. And it's a workout for the hands, I know. So while you're renegotiating, bring the right foot up to meet the left, and we're just going to switch the strap to the other foot. Yeah, there you go. And stretch through the heel. Yeah, and if you want to ground the knees towards each other so you have reference through space, yeah, keep just feeling into your body. Maybe help this strap come into the ball and work to bring the toes towards your chest, towards your head. Yeah. Reaching through your heel, you're going to feel this gentle, it's like a gentle rolling in of the thigh. And yeah, but the heel keeps reaching towards me. Ground through the hips. So feel that left foot, because it should be active, and the hips, we want them nice and even and grounded. Yeah, just maybe feel the difference on each side of the body. And give yourself permission just to feel and not judge anything. I know the hands must be almost losing it right now. Lengthen through that right elbow. Yeah. As you ground through the back of the body. Take a few more breaths here. Oh, good, Mike. Relax the strap. Bring the foot down. Yeah, let the strap go. And let's roll onto your side and let's take a little walk to feel into your feet after that workout. We're gonna roll. Yeah, just stand up for a second. And roll your wrists and stretch your fingers. Yeah, and just take a little walk and feel into your feet, barefoot on the ground. Okay, we're gonna sit on the bolster again. And we're gonna bring a nice easy seat. So, right, bring your feet and cross them just like you are, but loose. Yeah. And we're gonna gently do a spinal torsion. So I'm gonna put some bolsters so you have like a reference to your hips, and maybe place the hands. Place your right hand on that pillow, and we're just gonna slowly look towards Roman. Yeah, and just breathe there. Yeah, we're doing like this little spinal rotation, and then we're gonna gently like seaweed just roll towards this side where your hand is. Like just like a side bend. Yes. Let the head rest. Let the eyes look towards Roman the dog. Let the neck go. Keep the hips seated. Yeah, so that's good. Come on back up. Let me teach it better. Keep the hips grounded. And only move that like side flexion. Yeah, back it off when you feel that that left hip lifting, and just feel into that nice gentle side torque. Good. Just breathe. Keep rooting through the hips. Take some nice breaths here. Keep grounding through that left hip. So, if it feels, it's really hard to ground through the hips, I think. Let's come up and try it on the other side, especially when you're doing side flexion. So I'm bringing the ground up to you to help stabilize that right hip. Yeah, and maybe gaze towards, that opposite. And just feel how that feels through the neck and through the hip and the side body. Observing with tenderness how you feel. I mean, it's been a long winter. And the work that we've been doing, our bodies really take a toll. So anywhere you can bring that softness and breath, good, come back up, yeah. We're gonna bring the body forward into this Sukhasana. So maybe stretch the feet a little towards me, but a nice easy seat like you had. And then we're gonna do that forward fold this way now, like easy seat, yeah. A nice roundedness, like, and you can use the pillows to support you as you just bend forward. We're not trying to reach, we're just feeling into that spine and rooting through the hips. Do the hips feel okay? Okay. Yeah, any place you can bring more softness, because we're not trying to feel sensation. We're really just wanting to let our body like open slowly. And use the breath to soften anywhere you can as you're deepening in through the hips, and any place you can feel more. Breath into, because the body is going to be talking. I'm hoping your body is talking to you right now.
It's talking.
That's what I wondered. Will help your body understand that this is your practice to nourish it. Because I know we've been doing everything opposite to what our bodies really want. We've been containing them in vehicles and driving through mountain passes. and sitting in the exact same shape for months now. Yeah, so bring a little more space into that low back if you can. Yeah, and create more comfort. Honestly, you should probably be sitting on every single one of those bolsters to make it more comfortable, but that's good for now. Let's go into our next pose, which is going to be a new shape, and we are going to bolster for it. It's called Virasana. So it's going to be knees forward and feet behind us. So let's add more pillows to this bolster, because I want you to have like a nice quiet experience in your body. So the knees are going to go forward and your feet are going to come behind you, and I want your tush to sit right on the bolster. Yeah, you can widen the knees, because I want zero sensation in the knees. How does that feel?
Feels good.
Does it? Okay, we'll roll forward then and bring that curve to the spine from the very lowest part of the sacrum. Yeah, good, Sip. I love this. You look great. Just breathe. Sigh out anything. If you need another bolster anywhere, but root through your sit bones, root through your tush. Yeah, and see if you can roll back up for me again. Let's start from a seat. Yeah, roll all the way up, slowly, slowly, stack the spine. Okay, good. Dang, you look awesome. So sit nice and heavy in your seat and try to feel every vertebrae as you like let your head and chin tuck towards your belly and roll forward. Yeah, see if you can create space all the way through every vertebrae, like seaweed in the ocean, just flowing with your breath. Yeah, because I can see the result of driving and the stiffness. It's got, we are so stiff, aren't we? From driving. Big sigh out. As the sun is setting and the winds are whipping, just allow these shapes to be like the sun and the wind. Just warming up parts of the body and letting us know where we feel the stiffness and the coldness of winter. And take a few more moments right here in this breath, in this shape. Good, Sip. Just help yourself back up to a seat. And just take a moment here. We don't want dizziness and then we're gonna get up and like stretch our feet one more time. I know, I wish we were doing more neck work. Yeah, just let your body feel that. Just take a little walk for a second. I don't mean to take care of your bolsters for you, but I am. And when you've stretched your feet out and your body, come lie down on the pillow again with your head against the wall and lie on your back. So we're gonna do that same shape with bending that left leg, and we're gonna root through the body on the ground, that including the left foot, and we're gonna bring the right knee up with the leg extended, and we're gonna flex, flex, flex. Yeah. Lower, because we don't want to feel sensation. We'll bring knees together. That way you'll, try to touch your knees together and squeeze them. And flex that foot towards your chest. Yeah, this is intense work. So try to soften through your jaw and your hands and your arms. And feel grounded through your body on the mat. Yeah, and flex, flex, flex. Are you getting a cramp?
No, but my leg was getting heavy.
I know, because even though this isn't fitness-based yoga, we're working these muscles to bring stability through the body and the spine. Give me that leg. Work a few more seconds on it. Okay. And now switch legs. We're gonna extend through the heel. Pull the toes towards you. Yeah, good. And ground and root. Using all the muscles through the thighs, really broadening your hips on the ground to create stability. Yeah, and work that. Good job. Is it exhausting?
Yeah.
Okay, take a deep breath. Yeah, let's do it 10 more seconds. And relax. Okay, we're gonna go back to that right knee and extend the right leg. And this time, knees together, thighs rolling in, rooting through the hips, point the toes, point. The founder of this method, Francisco, and his son Javi, they always say a fish shape, like F-I-S-T, but I always hear it as a fish, F-I-S-H. Yeah, so point your toes towards me like a fish. Yeah, point, point, point.
I can't. It was cramping.
We want the cramp in it. I want you to see if you can breathe to the end of the cramp. I know, I'm asking a lot. And keep grounding through your left foot. See if you can soften your shoulders, soften your neck. Try it for a little bit longer. You want that, because that foot is activating your whole channel of your leg and your hip and your spine to your brain. And that's why this practice is so insanely awesome. Yes, 10 more seconds. Really see if you can extend that leg. Good, sip. And relax. Okay, we're gonna go right into the second side. Yep, ground through that right foot and your hips and point that fish shape. Point the toes towards me. Oh, baby. Yeah, I know, embrace the cramp. See if you can soften your forehead. Soften your, and breathe. Just let it be what it is. Because it's your body talking to you. It's like, wait, we haven't done this. 10 more seconds, Sippy. You can do it. Extend that leg. Point that fish shape. Yes, and breathe. I know it's a lot to ask. Oh, Roman wants to comfort you. Sorry, Roman. We're almost at the end of our class. Romy, you're in the way. I'm gonna grab you. Come here. Okay, Sip. You can be done with that pose. Stretch your legs out towards Roman and just breathe for a second. Yeah, we're gonna bring your right knee to your center chest. Yeah, so grab it and just like, we're gonna slightly try to find this pinchy sensation in the hip. So imagine you can bring the knee a little bit more towards your breastbone in the center of your chest. Can you feel that pinchy sensation?
Yeah.
Oh, good. We'll just breathe then. And ground through this left foot and really rotate. Yeah, we want to be active to support your hip. And see if you can feel the whole backside of your body on the mat. Yeah, good. And just breathe there. Find that pinchy sensation in that hip flexor area. And anywhere you can release tension through the rib cage, the back of the ribs, the jaw. Yeah, nice. Through the cheeks, even try to relax through the cheekbones. And we're slowly gonna release that side. Extend the leg. And prepare to bring the knee of the left leg to that center chest. So it's just the slightest subtle shift of where you're pulling it towards. Can you feel that pinchy sensation?
Yeah.
Good. Just root through that right leg, yeah, that heel. Root through the hips. And just breathe in this pose. So nice to just be able to close the eyes and let the jaw relax. See if you can relax the whole back of the head. But keep that action through the right leg and the hips. And feel the spine relaxing. And the shoulders, they can draw down the sides of your back towards your hips. And just take a few more moments right here in this pose. Good, and release that leg and stretch out for this final relaxation. We're gonna bring our hands under the pillow, and if you can interlace your fingers, yeah, and just rest here. Can I cover you in a blanket? Yes? Yes. Since this is my first class that I've taught, you've been like the most amazing student. Thank you. And this is obviously our most important pose of the whole practice, because when we're driving for these car services in this tourist economy we live in, lower the lights for you to relax. We're on high alert, right? We're looking for wildlife, and we're watching the conditions of other drivers and the elementals of the mountains. So we're on high alert in this state, and I'm just gonna have you keep your eyes closed and just rest in this pose. Just allow your hips to soften, like opening a book. Broaden, and the legs relax. The knees relax. The calves and the ankles. Come on. I'm going to take Roman to feed him and let you soften through your shoulders, your jaw, creating space through your spine as you relax. let Roman outside. Honestly, I'd love to let you lie here for like the next 20 minutes. But we can, do you want to wrap up our class?
Yeah. That's intense.
Yeah, what's, like, to wrap up the class, I would just say goodbye and have you, like, sit. But I did that class so fast. Like, how long do you think did it feel like we were practicing for?
40 minutes.
You nailed it. It should have been 60.
Sure.
So I needed to do less
I'm out of shape.
talking and let you experience the poses without me rushing.
Right.
Darn it. But it's intense, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I think you should just lay here and relax. Does it feel good to relax though? It's like your body needs it. That's really what this methodology is about, is getting to that place in every pose where you can keep this connection to relaxation. Because when you're driving, do you feel like you're relaxed? Or do you feel like you know you're tense and you're like gripped on the road?
No, I'm very relaxed.
That's exactly what I try to drive like too, and I think we're rare. Because I think most people like seem very like, maybe not. The point is to bring that relaxation through no matter what we're doing in life. That's like your parasympathetic channel. That's where you can heal and rejuvenate your body. That's what every yoga methodology really like tries to get to at its core. But this practice wants you to minimize all the sensations in the body for a long time before you start adding sensation or increasing things. Good job, Sippy. Thanks for letting me practice teaching with you. Okay, well, if you want to roll onto your side and sit up, we'll greet each other and opening the end of our day and the beginning of our evening. Yeah, so give yourself a big stretch. I should probably try to teach this class to you again.
Yeah, for sure.
And probably resubmit a different class.
Yeah, I feel like this was a good
starting point?
Yeah. I don't know if you're going to submit this one, but
I don't know if I am either.
I feel like this was a good, I feel a little uncomfortable being in someone else's house.
Roman's house?
Whatever.
Yeah, we should do it at D22.
Yeah.
But I just don't have Wi-Fi.
I hear it, but you can record.
Yeah.
And then you could submit later.
Yeah.
But I am out of shape. That's for sure.
Good job, Sippy. Bring some heat back into your hands.
Well, maybe you should close that window.
Oh, yeah. Place your left hand over your heart and your right hand over your left. This is the universal mudra for self-love and self-affinity. Just take a moment to feel your heartbeat. Namaste, Sippy. That's always a universal salutation in yoga, Sanskrit. Do you know what it means?
Peace be unto you.
Yeah, it does. It means the light in me honors the light in you. And when we're each connected and in that place within ourselves, we are one. Thank you so much, honey.
Yeah, that was fun.